I'm Holly from hollygrace.ca and you're watching Hometalk.
I have been seeing moss mirrors popping up all over Etsy and Pinterest, and I decided it was time to make my own. Before applying my moss to my mirror, I want to make sure that it is very well cleaned. So I'm going to be using some Windex on the glass, wiping it, and then making sure that it dries sufficiently before applying my moss. Once my glass is dry, I am going to be using my glue. Now, there are a couple different glues you can use. There's glass and metal glue. If you want a more permanent mirror, you would use this, but I'm going to be using some hot glue using my Ryobi battery operated mini glue gun because if I want to take the moss off, I don't want to wreck the glass. I'm going to begin up in the top left-hand corner. And I'm going to layer my moss in first before adding any glue just so I see how it looks. And then I'm going to go down to the bottom of the mirror and I'm going to begin laying in my moss before adding glue. Once I have my moss in position where I like it, I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue just underneath by the frame of the mirror. Then I'm going to stick in my moss right over top of the hot glue. I'm going to continue doing this until I have all the moss glued down. For my first layer, I'm just using the preserved moss and going intermittently with the algae type and the earthy moss. You can arrange the moss around your mirror however you like, working in whatever kind of pattern or design that will suit your style. I've chosen just to do the bottom portion of my mirror, working up the sides a little bit and leaving one corner without moss. Once I have that down, I'm going to work in the reindeer moss just intermittently in between the layers of preserved moss. I can also go on top as well. And then I'm going to go on top, over top in a few little areas with my Spanish moss. This is just to add some depth and dimension to the different types of moss and give it a little bit of color. I've hung it here in my living room and I love when I open the blinds in the morning and the sun catches the mirror. It just looks so elegant and classy, almost has like an anthropology vibe to it. For spring and Easter, I found these adorable little cupcake picks. They're actually Peter Cottontail at my local home decor store, and I thought they would be so cute to just stick in the moss just for a little spring and Easter touch. So I've just kind of stuck them in there, and I just thought they were super cute sitting in the moss for spring and Easter. This is a mirror, though, that I can leave up all year long and enjoy in my home. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you on another video. Thanks for watching.